Welcome to A Great Cooker. I'm Sophronia. Today I want to show you how to make delicious chili. And when I tell you that the prep time is bare minimum, it really is. And I've been making chili like this for years. I've actually, as a matter of fact, I've only ever got compliments. And I want to show you how quickly you can get chili together. This is my cast iron skillet, and I'm putting it on high heat only for a couple minutes just so I can heat it up fairly quickly. Now, of course, the basis of your chili is meat. Well, I mean, you can make a vegetarian one, but the basis for this one is ground beef. And actually, I got a ground chuck, ground beef, 80% lean, 20% fat. And then I also got some additional ground beef out of my freezer. I defrosted it in the microwave, so that's why you see it did start to cook ever so slightly. These are the spices that I'm going to be sprinkling in the ground beef. Of course, we're also going to season the chili itself, but it is important to season your meat. Please, please season your meat. Oh, you know what else I don't have here, pictured here? I'm gonna get out the black pepper. The skillet's heated all the way through, and just gonna add a bit of vegetable oil. Yes, the ground beef does produce its own oil, but this is just, it's good to add a bit of oil to your hot cast iron before you start cooking. It helps to keep it non-stick. The package was 2.13 pounds, and then maybe I added another pound, so this is approximately 3 pounds of ground beef. Wow, I just bought this ground beef today, but it was marked down, so I guess it's not super fresh. I'd already turned the heat down to medium. And I think I'm actually going to turn it up just a little past medium. And while this cooks, I'm going to show you how quickly the prep work comes together. This is what's going to take all the hard work out of it for us. Instead of individually chopping onion, a red pepper, and a green pepper, we're just going to use these frozen vegetables, and we're just going to do chop them a little bit finer. As you can see, it's not perfect. There's still some big chunks here and there, but it's better than how it started out, which, as you can see on the bag, was like actual strips. I'm going to stir this a bit, and then I'm going to add the vegetables. I doubt that I need all of this. I'm just going to kind of eye it here. This is going to wind up being about 3/4 of the bag. I'm going to use some tomato sauce. You can use diced tomatoes. I have this 29-ounce can. I'm going to pull it out. And just in case we'll get a second one, I'm going to use my Ninja Foodi. And actually, this is my first time using it. I want to show you this meat hasn't even been cooking for 15 minutes. And I'm already going to turn the heat off. Get this tomato sauce in the pot. Also, I cooked some kidney beans earlier in the Instant Pot. This is the one I'm going to use now. I try to drain the majority of the juice off of these beans. And you can just use canned beans, canned red kidney beans. I think this might equate to about 2.5 cups worth of beans. I'm just going to go ahead and use them all. Why not? You could drain your ground beef, but that's going to, add extra time onto your prep work. It's up to you. I'm going to use a slotted spoon, and that actually is going to, I think that's going to get enough of the grease for me. As you can see, there's actually quite a bit of grease left in the pan. Now I'm going to stir this. I can tell you right now that I know I don't have enough tomato sauce, so we're definitely going to be adding to that. I'm going to start with just like half a can more. Okay, that's starting to look how I want it to look. What makes chili taste so much like chili definitely is chili powder. Maybe I use a tablespoon at a minimum. And because of all the tomato sauce, I can tell you for sure that I don't have enough salt. So I'm gonna add a bit of salt. Don't wanna get too crazy. And then I'm gonna add a bit more cayenne. Now these flavors will intensify as this cooks. Since everything in here is cooked through already, I'm gonna taste it before I have it simmering. Let's see, I'm trying to get a bean, a little bit of meat, a little bit of sauce. Wow, that already has very good flavor, but does it, it could taste more like chili. So when I go all the way to the left, this is pressure. I did some research on the interwebs, and it seems, wow, that's really interesting. I was gonna say that the pressure cooker should be set for high for 10 minutes, and it is already on high for 10 minutes. And let's see, this has a start stop. Oh, one more thing. There's a valve here. Just like on any pressure cooker, you have to make sure it's set to sealing. Time to press start.